valley pan is resealed, the accumulator's on, the intake manifold's in, new gaskets, everything's clean. That took longer than expected, but it is back together and that should be nice and dry. Feeling a lot better about the way the gaskets and everything's seated on this car compared to the black 99 we did a few weeks ago. So, shop looks a little different today. Spent hours organizing, reconfiguring, cleaning out, cleaning up, etc. Now the products are over here, and that's because we needed the space next to the sink. But everything on this shelf came off today, got inventoried, reorganized, cleaned up, and restocked. I've got some more oil filters coming tomorrow, more fuel filters just to top up our reserves here. We have extra room now for coolant. I'm going to pick up some more distilled water. I can get 4 more gallons in there and 2 more gallons of either concentrate or mix. And then down at the bottom, finally, these boxes actually house what they say. We've got Castrol 530 in there, WD-40, and more brake clean in the back. Diesel exhaust fluid for Mike and a funnel over there. Some Scotch-Brite pads, towels, detailing products are all here. Nice and easy. And this is still a somewhat central location. No, it's not in the middle of the shop, but it'll be easily accessible. And this is a nice big open floor here where we generally don't stack parts and stuff. So it'll be nice to access all this. Well, why did we move it? Well, we've got some new toys, new equipment over here. And I want to get wall shelves now to take advantage of this nice big open wall. We can put more degreasing agents there and brushes for our new parts washer. Check this out, 40-gallon Eastwood do the job right, goddamn right parts cleaner. And it's all powder coated and pretty and blue. Open that up, bam. We've got our pump over here, little electric switch. Pumps out of this flexible gooseneck, and then right now we have the extension hose agitation brush on there that pumps the fluid straight through the brush, agitate the dirt, the grease, the debris, it'll come right off. The big blue tray that all of this is sitting on is easily removable, giving us a full 44 by 16 or 18 and 10-inch deep area. So we can fit a transmission, a differential, potentially an engine block inside there. So if we really get into stuff, this is going to be a great way to get everything cleaned up. It's got a small parts tray here. I picked up these, they look like tea bag things that you put the leaf in and dunk in the tea. No, but those will be for nuts and bolts and washers, real little stuff that might fall through these cracks. The blue one has drainage holes at the bottom, so you can fill that up with nuts and bolts. Pumps over there, reusable, cleanable filter and screen. This thing's fully adjustable, and a simple switch on the side, 5-gallon per flow rate on the pump. That's the drain bolt right there. It's a 17 millimeter. So hopefully not too often. Obviously, depending on how we use it, how much we use it. The drain bolt's down here, so we'll get some sort of a bucket. They should have put a hose fitting on it. That would be super nice. But we're going to turn this into the cleaning station. It makes sense to be next to the sink because after you bring parts out of here, you want to rinse them in warm water and get off the suds and any remaining debris. But some more shelves up top will definitely help to store all those products and cleaning utensils. So we're running 17 gallons of water plus 2 gallons of oil eater cleaner degreaser, which is a little stronger concentrate than they recommend, but that means it'll clean better. The downside of moving the product shelf away from here is now we don't have somewhere to put our, pumice hand cleaner, hand degreaser stuff. What do they call this? Pumice hand cleaner. So I'm thinking we can either get a wall mount, put it here next to the mirror, or get a shelf here that won't interfere with the opening of the parts cleaner, something like that. Keep that right next to the sink, which desperately needs to be cleaned out. We've gotten very tired doing that. You got to put a stopper in there, catch all the dirt. Sink's not very big. It hurts to bend over that much. So big improvement. In other news, yesterday we took delivery of the Autoline Pro fogging machine, or smoke machine rather, and that's already helped diagnose what was indeed a throttle body gasket on this non-Vanos M62. And boy, is that throttle body a pain in the ass to take apart. So they got in there today, found out that the seal was just completely flattened and pretty much plastic, not rubbery, not malleable anymore. So new seal went on there, new little rubber thing for the idle control valve, and an O-ring for the throttle body as well. And now we've got a nice smooth start. So we'll verify that one more time tomorrow morning and then get back to the customer, tell them that issue's fixed. How do you want to proceed with the MPI results? The parts table is really stacking up. We've got a lot going on and a lot of things coming in. So the priority, we're still waiting to hear about Black Betty, about how he wants to proceed with the final remaining items, but we've got to do the same thing to the 530. We're waiting on the transmission on the 525. Once that comes in, we've got a lot of work scheduled on this guy. And then we need those Vanos units back from being rebuilt or resealed rather to continue on with the timing chain guides. There's Betty. I forgot that was inside today. It was clean, so we didn't put it out in the rain, which obviously we got a lot more of today. Yesterday, we took this car down with the headliner in it, ABC pillars, sunroof slider, parcel shelf, home link panel, all of that down. Dropped off the parts. He said they could be done as early as tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to have time to pick them up tomorrow, so I'm just hoping for sometime next week. This is the first time the car was driven yesterday for the first time in a few months, and engine and powertrain all feels good. Do have some brake vibrations at about 65 miles an hour. It could be tire balance, but all the front suspension is new. It's aligned. It's torqued at right height, so I don't suspect anything there. Could be rotors. There's no lip on them, but this car has sat around so much. I don't know if that's enough to cause that, but we'll have to do some diag there, see what else is going on. And then we've got a lot of cleanup on this to do to prepare it for delivery here sometime before the end of the month, I'm hoping. I got tired of the dirty sink, so it's not dirty anymore.